My eldest daughter's been digging this childhood classic, so why not? North, a movie that by all reports should have killed 100 careers. This movie tanked hard and was called by Roger Ebert one of the worst movies of all time. But screw you, Roger, you daisy-pushing butt puppet. The movie goes like this. The movie's about a kid named North, go figure, right? Played by Elijah Wood, who is a wunderkind of sorts, and apparently sets the curve for exceptional childlike behavior the world around. Everybody loves North, except for North's parents, who are too caught up in their own lives to kiss North's butt to his liking. Parenting's tough, kid. But anywho, after talking to Bruce Willis in a bunny suit, he decides to divorce his parents with the help of lawyer Jon Lovitz. This sends North's parents into a comedy coma, so North is free to look for new parents unhindered. North's buddy Winchell sets him up with applicants from all over the world, but something is afoot at about every location. North meets up with Dan Aykroyd and Reba McEntire, playing Texas nutbags who wants North to replace their fat dead son. But after talking to Magic Cowboy Bruce Willis, he decides to move on to another family. Off to Hawaii, where he meets the governor/king of Hawaii who wants to adopt North and make him part of their new advertising campaign. Not wanting to have his butt on a billboard, North talks to Magic Beach Bum Bruce Willis, who convinces him to keep looking for those perfect parents. So North heads up to Alaska, where he meets his new wholesome, if not culturally ignorant, Eskimo family. He feels at ease with the new family until he finds out that they send their elderly adrift whenever they wear out their usefulness, which doesn't really sit that well with North and Abe Vigoda. Disturbed by this, North talks to sleigh driver Bruce Willis and finds out that Alaska is a magic place where time accelerates, leaving him only 1 week to find new parents, or he's an orphan. So now he bounced from continent to continent like an Indiana Jones movie, visiting a number of families before landing in upstate New York with the Ritters. The Ritters are so sweet they make the Bradys look like the Bundys. Never has North been happier, but all this time Winchell and Jon Lovitz have gained much power from the North movement, somehow. And when North's parents wake up, they become the proverbial turd in the punch bowl. Winchell tries with all his 6th grader might to keep North and his parents apart, but cut back to North, who loves the Ritters but doesn't quite feel like he belongs with them. Out of time, North runs away to New York City, where Winchell hires goons to try and kill him. Luckily for North, this is where he encounters Night at the Improv Bruce Willis. North watches a tape of his parents, which makes everybody a little weepy, and UPS Bruce Willis mails him home, where he has to Ferris Bueller his way to the furniture store where his parents and Judge Alan Arkin are waiting. With seconds to spare, North and his parents try to hug in order to break the judge's ruling as an assassin pulls a trigger and it was all a dream. Real Bruce Willis gives North a ride home just in time for a warm, cuddly ending that only the mid-90s could supply. Aww. Now, Rob Reiner always brought a lot of star power to his movies, but the big star power of this movie was Bruce Willis. You see, this is one of those movies that Bruce Willis made in the 90s to show that he could be a lovable lug if he wanted to. And he does a good job here. You would never guess that he was actually a behind the scenes. Not that I'm calling him a but if more than 10 people call you a you're probably a Sorry, Mr. Willis. But getting back to talking about the actual movie here. Now, while this thing bombed, I was always of the opinion that it was at least as good as Richie Rich, Blank Check, The Little Giants, Camp Nowhere. Well, maybe not. Camp Nowhere was epic. So was The Little Rascals, and The Flintstones, and Little Big League, and D2. The point is, 1994 was filled with awesome kid-oriented movies, and North is one that I thoroughly enjoyed. And now that I have a kid that enjoys it too, maybe Rob Reiner didn't lay such a huge turd after all. But he's still a meathead, though.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...